Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another Nordcast marathon game sent in by you, the fans, to Lifesaglitchtv@gmail.com. More specifically, with a screenshot of your brand new purchased NordVPN subscription using the hashtag promo code OTT. Now here we are, casting this game as we said we would because of that. Mr. Maximus Black.
Yeah.
Hit me up with the sound of a Russian enjoying apple cider for the first time.
Ooh, let me see here. You open up this pot of apple cider. Let me see here. Oh, I wish it was colder.
I wish this was vodka.
That too. Cold vodka.
Cold vodka. If for those who didn't see the podcast, we
went for 4 hours.
We went for 3.5 hours, which was it just went on. It was one of those podcasts, but part of it was talking about apple cider and how fucking good it is.
It is
I'm
delicious.
assuming this guy's name is Russian. I actually have no idea. I'm assuming
it is. Yeah, I think it is.
And so we're gonna, for the sake of this and us not being able to read the language,
we'll call him Russian.
Call him Russian.
Yeah.
Yep.
There you go.
So the blue Zerg Russian in the bottom right is not Russian at the moment, but he's about to get semi-cannon rushed. And in the top left, we've got the red Protoss Bengoth.
Yeah,
it's not really cannon rush, but that's like the typical expansion deny attempt.
Yeah, but it's kind of hard to deny an expansion when he wasn't even getting one in the first place, and he already had two lings out. So it's like, what's the point of even putting down the pile or the cannon? Look at this though. This is gold. One guy is gold, one guy's platinum. I don't know which is which, but typically if one's gold, then he's probably high gold. So and low platinum. I don't know which is which. I do know though that Mr. Russian here has gone double extractor, an instant layer with no hatchery, like no second hatch, anything like that. My guess is he's going to go for the Nidus. I'm going to guess and say he's going to go for Nidus Swarm Host. It's the most broken thing ever, but he's gold or platinum, so if he does go that, it's probably not, it's probably beatable. But my God, you go up against a Zerg that just, oh man, I could rant for 2 hours.
I mean, we saw somebody do that, didn't we? Like one of our games, we saw somebody do something similar to that.
About a month ago, maybe.
Yeah, and they were pretty good with it. I mean, it was they were bouncing back and forth. But yeah, here we go.
Same thing.
Here we go.
This is it's the nastiest build ever, and they'll sit on one base. They won't get another hatchery. They won't even get a macro hatch. They'll get out like 8 swarm hosts. They'll put Niduses everywhere, and the Locusts can fly up, and they'll basically be able to just volley off each
Listen,
Nexus.
I already gave Blizzard the solution to this problem, and that is make sure that the Locusts instantly die after they're a certain distance away from the swarm host. Done.
It's genius. It's actually genius. It's actually genius, Adam. I've actually been using that argument on my stream. Like when I see it, I'm like, Adam came up with a fantastic idea, and I fully agree. But hey, that's not our reality. Our reality is this Nidus is going down. The swarm hosts are coming with the queens, and it's going to be a bad time. And if he goes to counter, he'll have a bunch of queens here to transfuse, and he'll just build more spine crawlers. If you go air, he'll just litter this whole base with spores. The last game I played today, I went up against this. He sat on one base for so long that he only had 5 minerals left in his entire base. Like one little tiny shard of crystal. And I had like 5 different bases around the map and still lost. It's crazy.
I think the worst part about this and the fact that this build is viable from this level theoretically all the way up into High Masters where you are, and theoretically I would assume to a degree in Grandmasters, although I'm sure it's probably harder to pull off once you get to that level. But The worst part about it, in my opinion, is that it allows the Zerg to kind of play the antithesis of what Zerg is supposed to be, which is staying a base ahead of the opponent, having to basically out macro. In this instance, they're ignoring all of that, sticking to one base and being more effective on one base than pretty much anyone else can be. And look at this is just so dumb. Like this would still be really strong if they disappeared after the Swarm Host dip. It would still be strong.
He just killed that Stargate with one volley, and he loses nothing from it.
And no recourse. Like there's like zero recourse.
This is a waste of minerals, by the way. This right here is dumb. What you have to do is you have to like go on all edges of the map and start building tech, and like just try, because if you just hoard yourself to your natural and your main, he's eventually just gonna fuck you up. Like he just is. You can't look how much they tank and damage too. It takes forever to kill one. And look, here we go. Here we go.
Other side, he's gonna get rid of it.
Runs right back in. See you later. Gotta go. You'll never kill one. And then they start. Yeah, look. Look how fast these probes die. Look.
Oh my God.
Look at that.
Well, only 3 of them were attacking that gateway, and just 3 locusts. Was about to take out the gateway by themselves in like short order, like insane speed.
I mean, I can definitively say, and I don't want this to be like an entire cast of me bitching, but like I can definitively say that this build is the most abusive build in all of StarCraft 2 history.
Build.
Yes.
Yeah, it's gotta be the most toxic. And ironically, the last time we had a build this this toxic was also Zerg, back when wait, was it also Swarm Hosts back then too? Like, is this the second time Swarm Hosts were like the toxic problem?
Yes, it was Swarm Hosts, and you'd have to like get one of the motherships off and like vortex the whole fucking shebang, or like it's game over. It's crazy. Look, he's just running low. He just lost more shit. Those cannons are gone. These probes are dead. He's gonna. Oh, look, he got rid of that one, but it's okay. He'll put down more. But so far, you know, the Protoss is doing a relatively good job. He really needs to try and just build a lot of gateway units and never attack into the Swarm Hosts and then try and do a counterattack. Because as you do your counterattacks, it forces the Locusts and the Swarm Hosts that create the Locusts to pop out at their Nidus here. And they put this here because these buildings here are extremely tanky as well. Like 850 health on this. I'm not sure exactly what the health is on the Nidus network. But they're... oh, there it is. 850. So 850, and then you have Queens. They transfuse. It's what you need to do is you just need to bring as many gateway units as you can to force the... it's literally what this guy is doing. To go home. Yeah. And then that way you can breathe for a second. And you just keep applying pressure. But we'll see. We'll see.
He's going in... It is very challenging because it's even got like it's just, you know, 850 health with Queens, and it's so much damage with so little space to work with.
See,
and here it is here. Yep. Just transfuse and
more
whatever.
Defense.
This is really toxic because the fact that this can happen at gold and they can be this efficient at it is mortifying.
Yeah,
because it takes you know, the old calculation for is this a problem is how much effort and ability does it take to match
stop
another to match and it, like not necessarily beat but it, like match and stave off a certain type of build, and clearly the amount of effort that goes in to using this build versus defeating it is like exponentially more. It's fucking crazy. Like, look at how much damage this is. They're gonna
it's gonna get rid of this.
Nexus.
Oh yeah, and they'll destroy all the probes and the stalker here as well. It's all gone, right? Might even get a few pylons out of it.
Absurd.
Yeah, it's insane. And now he's supply blocked. He's getting a nexus up there, which I like. Now he's applying pressure, but these locusts swarm hosts are gonna come right out, get a little fight going here. He needs more queens. Typically, like, the difference between the player I played earlier and this one is the player I played earlier had, like, 8 queens, which means nothing died ever. And, of course, this is gold / platinum.
Oh, my God, he didn't heal the queen. And he attacked the wrong Void Ray to start. He attacked the full health one.
Yeah, no, this is...
Oh, no, he just opened the door to the Protoss being able to climb himself back in a little bit.
Yeah, 4 Void Rays now.
Four Void Rays. This is a problem.
Yep, this is a problem. He's doing a really good job. This is... the people that are watching, I don't know if you've ever experienced this, but this is very, very tough to deal with. It's extremely... it's anxiety. Like, it's so much, like... It's non-stop pressure, and every move needs to be calculated, because you make one mess up and it's game over. And he's doing a great job here. He's now getting rid of what? 4 swarm hosts now have died. He's gonna go after that Nidus network, which is what I like to see. And he's also expanded. The Zerg here did a good job at putting up a bunch of spores, which makes it really hard for the Void Rays to kill. He just needs more queens. Where's all of his queens at? Queens negate all of this.
They got bled off a little bit at home and a little bit when he kept taking queens into the Nidus, and I think he might have, I didn't catch him for sure, but I think he might have lost a couple in those attacks as well, because I did see him continue to bring queens with him in many of these attacks. I think that was probably part of the problem, but look at this, immediately warped home.
Yeah, that's very smart.
Going to be able to, no, go, turn around.
I mean, what?
I mean, I'm rooting for this Protoss here, because really, like, as much as I can respect, it's available, it is a thing, people are going to use it, and, fair ball until Blizzard's, 3 people working on this game fix it. But I mean, this is really
it's hard to root for it.
Really a toxic build.
It's hard to root for it. I get it, but it is part of the game, and the Zerg is doing a good job at doing the build, especially at this level. Like, obviously, it's not as tight of a build that what you would see in the much higher leagues. But he is doing a great job, and Van Goth is doing an even better job at negating this at this point. He's now got 5 Void Rays. He's gonna kill off this layer once that layer is dead, because this is an all-in. It is the biggest form of all-in possible for the Zerg. You literally do not get another hatchery. You sit on one, and that's the show. And as long as he can get rid of this layer, he's pretty much gonna win this game, as long as he just continues to expand around and just keep moving. He should, anyway.
I think he's already won.
Yeah.
He's not mining any minerals anymore. All the drones have left the base. He's got all these friggin' Void Rays here, which like some of them low health, but I don't think it matters very much.
No.
He just has to be careful here and play his cards right, and he's okay. Like the Zerg is so focused on these Void Rays that he's not using a Swarm Host.
Yeah, he's not using the Swarm Host. He's not even really focus firing on the right Void Rays. Finally, he kills 2 of them. Another queen pops, but that queen's gonna die instantly. So is this layer and the rest of his base. And all he's got left, he needs to be hyper aggressive now with these swarm hosts and essentially kill every structure before his opponent kills all of the structures. That's the only path to victory here. And with the amount of Void Rays in play, I'm not sure he's gonna be able to get there.
No, I don't think so. Unfortunately, he will kill the vast majority of this shit. It'd only take 1 volley to get rid of like a third of that base. Yeah. Which is just absolutely comedic to me.
Yeah, they're not even upgraded,
wait for round 2.
They're not even upgraded
yet. These are level 0 swarm hosts. Yeah. Just doing catastrophic damage. Here he's going, getting ready for another volley. Walking right into the base. YOLO swag. Here we go. Oh, this is going to hurt. This one's going to be bad.
Oh, yeah.
So they're sitting down, they're getting ready. Here we go.
There it is. And that Nexus is going to go real quick. And there it goes.
This is just, if he can get, I mean, he got rid of the layer, so now he just needs to go home and kill these swarm hosts and win the game.
Yeah, well, he's got a hatch going here as well, so he doesn't want to get, like, too fixated. Like, he does need to kill this shit, for sure, but he also needs to proactively go around and scout the map. At some point, like, you just have to figure it out. Uh-oh, he sees this base. It's going to be a 1 volley. All this is going to go. And then he is going to be left down to just this. He has no probes out on the field except for just these ones at this base. And we could... Well, we are going to see a base race. It's like, who's going to kill their shit faster? We've got 3 Void Rays here. He doesn't even need to go after this. These things are just slowly dying by themselves. The extractor he has to kill. But all the stuff that's not on creep will just slowly die, and all of that died. 1 volley, all the probes are dead, everything there is gone. And now he's heading back to base for whatever reason. If I was Zerg right now, I would be back over here killing as much shit as quickly as possible.
Well, he can't do anything to the Void Race. There's like literally no reason for him to go south of the map right now until he's cleared everything else that he knows is already there.
It's going to be a bad time, though, if he can get an Evo Chamber out and he puts up like 6 spores. It's game over.
Oh, it's game over at that point.
Yeah, it's game over. So our Protoss player really needs to see this base ASAP, because all he needs to do is put down a few spores, and that's the Catalina wine mixer. Oh, but he's gonna lose some swarmies here.
Okay.
He's gonna lose probably 3 of them. But he's also gonna lose all those structures. Yep, he's on creep now, so he can move.
You can't do anything else,
Yeah,
he needs to chase after him.
Yep. He needs to... Yeah, he can't even go in that Nidus network because he can't... There's not another Nidus for him to get out of.
There's nowhere to go. It's not a network.
Yep. So all he needs to do now is he needs to just keep killing the structures in the base. I mean, he knows for the majority of the map, because of the creep and where he's been, that the Protoss isn't out there, except he does have a ninja.
So much time.
I know, look. I don't know why this guy went for a layer again. What a fool. He should have just got spores. It's crazy.
Directly to spores. He had the drones for it. He had the minerals.
Doesn't even cost gas. It doesn't even cost gas. Yeah. He just needed to get spores. Yeah, that's it. He got the spores and he wins the game. Like, you got to grab the Evo and then put him down. That's the show. And here we are.
Well, he's got enough for exactly 1 more hatchery if he wants to be cheeky and try to extend his life, and he does. He goes to the left of where I don't think he knows where that other base is yet.
He doesn't.
So coincidentally, next door neighbor to Vengoth now in the bottom part of the map as he tries to escape death as those Void Rays pick away up top. Is that a random Void Ray just chilling?
It is.
Oh, okay, he's moving now. Okay.
Yeah, he's looking for it, which is smart. Yeah, it's smart. In fact, that'd be splitting up 2 of them because he's not being revealed, right? So he knows that there's another hatch out there, and this is, and he's looking around. He's gonna see it eventually. He's gonna start going to the bottom left. Meanwhile, up here in the base, I mean, this is coming down to the wire here, Adam. This is fucking close.
Yeah, I mean, I think the deciding factor here is going to probably be the fact that he just does not have enough creep to get down to the base fast enough, and the fact that the last structure of his is directly next door to the last structure of Vengoth, and one of these 2 gentlemen can fly. And so, I think Vengoth's got this in the bag now, just based on how long it's going to take the Swarm host to get down here. There he is. He finally sees it.
Nice. He put up another Nexus. He's doing all the right things. He's going back and forth. It takes a while for those Swarm hosts to get across the map. And look at this. He's got no more structures on the map. He needs to build an extractor. Anything.
Yeah, he's got to take a hard left here and just plop down an extractor or something, but he's not.
He needs an extractor, or it's going to be game over.
A wet fart of a...
No!
What are you doing? What are you doing? Just focus it. They can't do anything to you.
This guy just built an extractor.
No, nothing. You're just throwing in the towel. What are you doing?
No, don't chase those. No, don't. Oh, and it allowed him. Oh, now he built a spawning pool. Oh, he sees it. He sees it now.
No. He panicked. Oh, he's panicked. Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, this thing is
so he's fine.
It's gonna kill your shit so fast. Oh my goodness. Oh, is he actually gonna kill that with just that many? Oh!
Yeah, bro. Not even upgraded.
Oh my god.
Okay,
all he's got
did he leave the fucking... Okay, he's got 1.
And he's got no probe. He's got no probe on the map. This is it. It's 2. It's 2 and drones versus a Nexus.
There's no shot.
It's 2 and some drones, and he sees it. Adam! He's got a spawning pool.
Don't fucking do it.
Oh my god. He needs to shit those out. You need to attack with everything. You need to attack with those locusts and the drones.
Oh, he's waiting. He didn't have them yet.
He needs to go in there. He's going with the drones.
Lagging. Oh my god.
Oh my god, no.
Oh, they got distracted.
Oh my god.
They shot the probe.
Oh my god.
Okay, he's being revealed now, so he knows where he's going over with the first Void Ray.
Oh my god. Oh, this is so down. That's it. It's game. And look how close this game was.
Wow.
On 1 It's literally like 3 locusts, two locusts, and he wins the game.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy? That was...
Fuck. That's so much effort.
Oh,
so much effort.
My God. Wow. Wow. I gotta say.
So much effort.
Well, you know what? At the end of the day, it was an exciting game. It came down to the wire, but I will say, I'm happy as fuck that Zerg lost that game, bro. I'm so happy. I am so happy. Oh,
me too.
Goodness.
Me too. Listen. Again, like we were saying, you know, it's on the ladder. People can do it. It's part of the fucking game, but it doesn't change the fact that it's so toxic. That's a terrible fucking build. Like, my God, that's like a hot fix type situation.
Yes.
Like, you see that and you immediately have to work. And maybe they are, but like you have to immediately find a solution to that. And I still think I will stand by it that if you make it so that they disintegrate upon the swarm host leaving the area. Problem solved. You're good. That's all. That's the show.
Yeah, that is the show, and it still makes it so that they're viable. You can still use them. You can still do tons of damage. It's just they need to be in a radius of the swarm host. And the thing is, you can make that radius relatively large. It doesn't necessarily need to be like locusts are here, swarm hosts are here. It could literally be like way the fuck back here. Like they could have serious range.
Well, they have.
But
like,
the moment you go in the
Nidus,
Nidus,
range.
Yes.
Anyway, right?
But the moment you go into the Nidus, I mean, the locusts will go as long as they are alive because they have a timer, right? So no matter it's not that they can't go; they only can go so far simply from a timer. It's basically like what's like what's like an animal or an insect or something that like gets born and then dies in like fucking 24 hours or some shit, like maybe a fly or something. I don't know, but it's basically that. It's like an insect that is born but has like 30 seconds of life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it'll go as far as you want it to. But I agree with that. I think it's the moment you go into a Nidus like that, boom, it shuts them all down because they shouldn't be able to operate without the host, right? Yeah. That makes sense. But anyway, good game, solid game. Both players did well. You know it's fucky when you see one player that has 0 structures and 0 food. Like look at the supply. 0. You know shit's fucked when there is 0 on the map. Oh, and by the way, this game was 19 minutes, 30 seconds. The Zerg stayed on 1 fucking base. The only time he got another hatch was to like go up here when his main died and then down here to buy him time. That's crazy.
That's fucking nuts. Yeah, they need to fix that shit. But all right, let's see what we got on the next one.
Let's do it.